thing is saying I'm not going to do this absolute every time I say something. So when I say you people, you know who you are. So you people who have to have a problem with abortion, fine. I get it. I really do understand it. I really do. There's just some people who look at it a certain way, and you have every
Mhm.
right to. But stop lying about it.
Mm.
That's when you lose me. Stop. Excuse me, Tracy. I apologize. Stop making up bullshit to get your point across. Because that's what it is, and you're pissing me off to the top. Stop it. Here we go. That's bullshittery.
There's really nothing more delicious than watching strong liberal women call out the conservative nonsense of their male colleagues.
We have born alive individuals, and we must protect the born alive. In this case, a partial birth abortion. The child is in part born alive. Therefore, this amendment would merely remedy any possible language that would counteract that statement.
This is a perfect example of why politicians should not be making medical decisions, is because we are literally making stuff up and writing laws about it at this exact moment. A child does not come out partway alive and then doctors kill it. That's not a thing. That's not a thing today. It's not a thing tomorrow. It's not a thing 10 years ago. It's not a thing. So for us to legislate things that don't exist in real life, again, perfect example of why politicians should not practice health care. And so I would recommend a no vote on this amendment, Madam Chair.
She handled that better than I would have.
I'm sorry, guys. Guys, if you don't like it, I get it. Fine. I get it. There's things that you like that I don't like, and vice versa. If you have an issue with it, cool. But you know you're in the wrong when you're coming up with just crap out of your butt that you know is not true. They're partially out and they can still be aborted. No, at that fucking point, dude, it's murder. It has never happened ever. And if it has, cool. Because I'm going to say something that you know that you're not going to do, but I'm going to say it anyway for everybody else who just happen to be listening, who happen to be scrolling by and everything else. When people say some bull crap like that, do me a favor and ask them, show me proof. Show me some type of documentation that you're not going to the 20 and 24 page of Google to find somebody who typed it up in their basement from somebody that they heard from on the 34th page of Google. So I want medical documentation of everything that you said. Because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard somebody say. And it's the most dangerous thing I've ever heard somebody say. And why don't you just go ahead, be a man, grow some balls, and just go, you know what? I just want to make this law so I can feel like I'm superior over women's bodies. Superior over women's bodies. At least be mad and bold enough to say it. But you're not. And we all know that you're not. So that's why I literally say, you people. At a certain point, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop using the word people. Mess around and find out, and I'm gonna start calling you cretins, you liars. I'm gonna start using other adjective. People just seem like I'm giving you a pass at a certain point. Anna, Tracy.
She did better than me. I see. This is why I can never be in elected office. If some fool like that started so I'm like, dude, when is you ever gonna have a child? That's gonna happen about never. You just want to feel like Marlon said, superior to women. I guarantee this bill probably passed. I'm pretty sure it did. Without even knowing what state it is, I'm pretty sure I can take a good guess at saying it passed because protecting the what did he say, unalive or uh, whatever nonsense he was spouting, never forgetting that you're supposed to take care of children, widows. But hey, let's cut SNAP, let's cut Medicaid, but make it illegal for you to get an abortion. What's wrong with people? This is where I start blaming the electorate because that nitwit couldn't have passed, wrote that law if he never got elected in the first place. How? How do people go into a poll and say, you know what? This man wants to do some crazy stuff. Let me vote for him. What? It's a point, I keep saying it. The electorate has to be held responsible for some of the foolishness that's going on. Not a popular opinion, but these nitwits did not get to where they are unless somebody said, I'm voting for that person.
Emma?
Well, there's some gerrymandering and all of that, but yeah, it's true. We get who we deserve.
You don't want to stand up and fight these morons. And I said what I said about the next 2 years. I appreciate y'all giving me a whole 2 years of material to talk about because that's all y'all giving me. If y'all think something great is going to come out of a House controlled, a Republican controlled House, you're out of your ever loving mind. I appreciate the material. At least I know I'm not going off the air for the 2 years. I appreciate it. Thank you. But if you think something fantastic is coming out of a House, I don't keep getting it backwards. A Republican controlled House who decides they're gonna get rid of everybody. It is kind of funny because I am talking about getting semi-honest individuals who can be replaced with people who are blatantly liars on committees. Okay, fantastic.
At some point, I just have to hope that they're gonna want to not look like illiterate assholes.
And